So I get this question asked a lot on stream. People are always telling me, you know, what do I warm up? Because you guys always see me doing some warm-ups. I'm in T-Hunt, I'm doing this. You ask me, oh, how long are you doing it for? I normally T-Hunt for about 10 minutes. 10 minutes is kind of a sweet spot for me where I'm able to go through all of them. I normally do these kind of drills that I'm going to be telling you guys in this video. So here are 5 aiming exercises that you guys must be doing before you play ranked. These will be kind of in order, but you can do them whatever order you want. So if you guys are new to my channel, be sure to subscribe. We've hit 100,000, so we're on the road to 200,000. That's our new goal. I'm going to hop into a T-Hunt. I'm going to show you guys live what warming up looks like for me. I also have a mouse and keyboard cam to show you guys a little bit. If you guys want to watch me play live on stream, go to my twitch.tv/Athieno, my live streaming channel where I'm over there. If you guys want to ask me any questions. So let's start with the first one. The first one I'll talk about is the opposite lean. So I'll show you guys an example of what I'm talking about. The opposite lean is basically when you're scoping an angle, you see an enemy and you immediately scope turn the other way. Now, you don't want to move your mouse with it, but instead you want to try to keep on target. Let's say I want to keep my target, right? Keep on target, but I'm also leaning the other way. So I'm using my mouse to slowly, I'm basically able to disengage my body. And this is a good tactic to use sometimes if you need to get out of a gunfight quickly. It's almost equivalent to the Shaco Peek, but it's just a little bit, you know, more simple. Let's try this. You know, when you see an enemy, just immediately lean the other way. Just immediately lean the other way. Now, this will kind of help you stay on target as well, because if you're trying to stay on target and lean the other way, you want to make sure that crosshair is on there. So it's very, very simple, but this gets you in the habit of really getting ready. It keeps you on your toes. Now, people are going to be like, oh, why are you leaning the wrong way? Don't listen to that. It's just a warm up. And it's good practice to have, but you don't want to do this all the time. This is just a tactic you want to practice, but you want to try to kill the enemy right after you lean out. So now the second tactic I have for you guys is the dot ADS tap. So the dot ADS taps are basically where if you turn on your dot in the middle, or while you guys have that, just don't ADS or walk around hip firing. So this kind of makes it so your crosshair is always going to be on their head. So try to go for these little quick scopes. These little quick scopes will really help you get that awesome memory of getting good crosshair placement and really getting the headshot in the first shot. So don't mind if you take some damage. Even if you take some damage, don't worry too much about it. But if you're always one-tapping it in a real game, then you won't have to worry too much about that. But this will get you that good a habit of it. So I don't really do this one as much anymore because I'm already used to the map knowledge of it, but I usually do this as my starter and it's really, really good. And you can even combine it with the first one we just did. Like I said, don't worry about your HP in T-Hunt. I think a big mistake people do is they play to not take damage. Now, if you do that, then you're going to start playing a little bit differently because you can't avoid. Good players in ranked are always going to hit you at least one time. It's very, very hard to not get hit in ranked. You're always going to take maybe like one shot to the body at least. So let's keep practicing the ADS taps. Zooms in. And this will literally force you to get the headshot right at first as well, off the first target. So you're always forced to have really good crosshair positioning as well. It's pretty satisfying too. Easy, right? And you can use it with any gun you want as well. That is a very, very good one for your crosshair placement and just landing the first shot, because when you land the first shot, like I said, most of the time you're using full auto weapons and it's going to be very, very easy for you to get headshots now. Third exercise that I have for you guys is the straight leans. Now, a lot of the times in T-Hunt, practicing your lean and sorry, I have COVID, guys, so I'm a little on the sick side, so I'm trying my best to speak. The straight lean. So this, instead of the one we were doing earlier where we go like this, when we see our target, then we want to activate our straight lean. So a straight lean is basically, these leans basically help us do those little micro adjustments. That way we are able to keep our crosshair on the enemy as long as possible while being a moving target. This is what I'm talking about here. And then you lean like this. So here, straight lean. So basically you're leaning into an angle, and when you see an enemy, then we're going to cancel the lean and just go straight in. Very, very simple. This is something that you can practice. They're very, very basic, and it's very, very satisfying as well. Like I said, this will help you adjust very, very micro and keep your crosshair on target rather than you guys with really high sense and you're just like missing all shots like this. But these leans will help you make those very, very small adjustments. like this. You can even add crouching to it. Now the thing is, this is a tricky one because you don't want to do it all the time, or else it's gonna like you're gonna break the momentum. You only want to really do it when you're swinging an angle, or like, you know, you want to like kind of plant your feet almost. A good way to also use it is when you're kind of backtracking an angle like this. Basically, when you're moving backward, that straight lean is gonna help you not have to like fully flick your mouse, but it's gonna have that very, very clean, you know, less flicky move to it. But once you start doing these lean exercises, it really gets you in the habit of getting, you know, posture placement warmed up and all that. Like I said, you don't want to do these all the time. Now let's move on to our fourth one. Our fourth one is foot adjustments. I actually got this one from a good friend of mine, good creator. You guys know his YouTube channel. His name is Uzi. He has better aim than me. Now, when he was T-hunting, I was watching him and I was like, oh, that's actually pretty good. A long time ago. If you aim for their feet, you'll see him like sometimes he'll aim for the feet, then he'll flick up. So this is really good for flicking and getting to the head. Now it's gonna be a little weird because you don't have like silver crosser placement looking at the floor, but flick to the head as fast as you can. Because in a real match, sometimes you're gonna have off crosser placement, or they're gonna be in a place you don't expect it. But this gets you in the habit of really flicking up to the head. So like after doing one round of any of these, you're gonna feel a bit of a notice in your aim. You're gonna feel a little more warmed up. And my back and my arm, I was just playing for so long. My arm is really like, it's kind of hurting right now just from playing so much. I'd have to do some arm stretches. But you guys understand that you guys should be stretching, doing exercises to take care of your arm. As much as playing all day seems harmless, want to stretch it and be in shape. So again, flick to your feet, flick to your feet. But you guys get the gist. And the fifth final aim training drill do before your rank match is to go through all the scopes. Now you can combine all four of the ones that you want. You can do one taps. You can even just go in and do a regular T-hunt. But if you do any of four of those, I guarantee going to help sharpen up your aim. So go through all of the scopes. My favorite one is Amaru, because Amaru has the SMG-11 and you can practice the 2x at the same time. I will go Amaru, but if I want to practice a 1.5, I'll go Maverick, I'll go Iana, Ash, anybody's a 1.5, Sledge, whatever you want. And then for the ACOGs, if you do use them, I would recommend just using on Hibana. Don't use it on anybody else just because she's fast. It's easy to use. Even Thermite. You can go Thermite if you want. But it's very, very important that you go through all of your scopes, even the pistols, the 1Xs, the 1.5s, all that, because you never know. In your next gunfight, you might have to pull out your pistol, and then boom. It's like a bodybuilder who practices, he practices and trains arms, but then when it comes down to having to show his legs, then we all know what goes on from there. Boys got them chicken legs. Well, yeah, you can just switch, be a little duelist right here. But yeah, you see how I'm kind of just mixing in the techniques. You just mix in the techniques. Let's do it right here. So we have the opposite lean we can practice. Then we have the straight lean. We can practice here, straight lean. And then we also have the foot adjustment as well. And then the last one, obviously, just have for freestyle with it. But you should really not warm up more for than like 10 minutes, I would say. I think 10 minutes is quite enough. Otherwise, you're kind of just doing some serious aim training. But ranked should be most of your practice and feel for it. I hope this video did help you guys out. Let me know what drill is your favorite. Maybe if you guys have a drill I didn't mention that you want to share with some people in the comments, help them out below, because, you know, we're all family here. And if you guys want more aim training tips, I didn't mention sensitivity. I didn't mention your mouse, you know, your equipment, the way, I bet a lot of you don't think this, the way you sit. Are you slouched over like a freaking mouth breather? You know, all these little things. I'll save another video, but hope this video did help you guys. Be sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.